everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2010 movie Cop Out. The movie is directed by Kevin Smith and written by Rob and Mark Colin. This is the first movie that Kevin Smith has wrote but not directed, and so far I think it's the only one he's done that with. This movie follows officers Jimmy Monroe and Paul Hodges, who kind of have worked together for a long time and everything, and they get suspended from working and everything after a big deal goes wrong and everything, but they decide to take a case on by themselves without having backup or anything, trying to find the stolen baseball card that was originally owned by Jimmy, who was trying to sell it for so he could pay for his daughter's wedding. And they get mixed up in this big stuff with drugs and all kinds of other stuff. And this movie is alright. It follows a lot of buddy cop cliches and stuff, and everything, but it's okay. It's kind of funny. Tracy Morgan is pretty funny in here, and Bruce Willis is good too. He was actually pretty funny in it too. I know this movie didn't do very good when it came out, like with critics and stuff. It was a box office hit, but I don't really know very many people that like this movie a lot. When I saw it in the theater, I loved it. It was one of my favorite movie theater experiences at that time and everything, but on rewatch, I just don't like it as much as I did the first time. It just didn't have that rewatch value to it for me. It's an alright movie, though. It is funny at parts still, though. My favorite part being at the beginning when they do the interrogation scene and Tracy Morgan keeps on saying lines from all these different movies and everything. One of them, he says, "You're going to need a bigger boat." Like, how's that supposed to intimidate anybody and everything? It was funny, but like, that doesn't have anything to do with being a cop or anything, but I thought it was funny, though. And I think he more annoyed the guy than intimidated him, but all annoying him and stuff, it really worked. It was a pretty funny scene. But this doesn't feel like a Kevin Smith movie due to him not writing it. It feels like out of all of his movies that he did that he was trying to do to make it out as a big name director and Hollywood director and stuff, this movie is the one that feels the least like Kevin Smith and everything. I know that him and Bruce Willis had a lot of problems on the set and stuff, but I really did like Bruce Willis in the movie, though. I thought he was genuinely funny and stuff in it and everything, but it's just not like an extremely great movie. It's just an alright one. Like I said, there's a lot of buddy cop cliches and the stereotyping with the Mexicans, drug cartels and stuff like that in here that you expect from all kinds of buddy cop movies, and I've seen it much better and done much better and everything. I thought this was an alright movie, and the original title for this movie was supposed to be A Couple of Dicks and everything, but the studio wouldn't allow it and everything, so that's why it was named Cop Out, because Kevin Smith felt it was a cop-out move to change the name of the movie. It could have been a lot better than it was. I do love the tagline, though, on the poster and the case of the DVD, that "Rock out with your Glock out." I don't know why, it just, that cracks me up for some reason. But Cop Out isn't a bad movie or anything. It's just not a really great one either. It's just kind of a turn your brain off movie, or a background movie, like one that I wouldn't say is super rewatchable, but it's a fun movie. And everything. I don't like the studio interfered with this movie, and like I said, because of the interference and all of the stuff with this movie, it just doesn't feel like a Kevin Smith movie and everything. So it's easily one of my least favorite movies of his, if not my least favorite. But I'd give it a 7 out of 10, because I think it's an alright movie. It's watchable, I mean, and it does have its funny moments. It's just not one of my most favorite movies of his. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Cop Out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that